Yeah, so standards, examples of standards are the framework. That's very important to know. What is the framework that's, I think kapag nabasa nyo yung framework of auditing, you will have an overview in terms of how to attack your auditing theory, auditing problems. I think auditing theory is the, doon lumalabas yung mga questions mostly sa standards. That's the basic. As let us say, for example, ako yung examiner, I will go into the standards, and then of course I will look into the practical application of that. So just make your foundation sa auditing theory strong by reading standards. Okay? Objective of auditor, why are you auditing? So nandyan yan sa standards na yan. Let us say the terms of agreement, that's also very important. The quality of your audit, quality controls. What are you doing as an auditor in terms of maintaining the quality of your paperworks, of your auditing, of auditing the financial statements. Okay, how you're going to document the audit. Okay, documentation is as well very important. Reports, auditor's report. Okay, nandun yung mga examples of what are the auditor's report. So we will have a discussion as well on the exercises, samples of reports. We have situation and then reports. Okay, and then what else in terms of your responsibility in terms of the fraud? If you have in terms of fraud, if you have do you have the fraud responsibility? Whose responsibility is the fraud detection, whatever kind of fraud is that, sino may responsibility, anong dapat gawin ng auditor. So you should know, you should read about it. Okay? In terms of how to communicate the issues, to communicate things that you need as an auditor, communicate things that the management or your client needs to know in terms of the standards or how you do the audit. Okay, so PSA is very important, guys. If sa tingin nyo nahihirapan kayo sumagot ng multiple choices, it's because you don't have the basic or the foundation of auditing, which is the standards. Okay, so that's very important, guys. No, standard. You should know the standard. Here's the problem. Okay, wherein prepares a monthly income statement. A physical inventory is taken at year end. Month-end inventory must be estimated. All sales are on account. So, sales on account. So, ibig sabihin, meron kang receivable. Okay, meron kang receivable. Oh. And then, your markup. So, may markup ka. Na 50%. So your selling price should be 150% of cost. Okay? Kasi markup is equal to 50% of cost. Right? So your accounts receivable is, your AR is 10,000 for beginning. And then ending, AR ending. Guys, sinusulat ko lang kasi lilipat tayo ng page so baka mawala. And then you have the collection for June, which is 25,000. And then your inventory ending, beginning is 18,000. And then you have the purchases of 16,000. So tingnan mo guys, no? Punta tayo. So ang tinatanong una is sales. How much is your sales? Next na tanong ay number 7, next na tanong ay cost of goods sold. How much is your cost of goods sold? Right? How much is your gross profit? And then your inventory ending. Okay, so yan. Baka meron pang net income, wala naman. Okay. So basically, what I'm trying to say to you is ganyan. Okay, wherein you should know how to connect. Based on this available information, okay, huwag kayong matatakot sa board exam. Okay? If let us say, hindi nyo natatakot kayo, just create a T account. Number 1 yan. Huwag nyong kakalimutan ng T account. Okay? So, for example, AR beginning, meron kang 10,000. So, AR. And then, AR ending, meron kang 15,000. Okay? Ilapat mo lang. Okay? And then, you have a collection. No? Ilagay mo na. Meron kang collection, 25,000. Okay? And then, what else? So, nagawa mo na to, gawa mo na yan. Meron kang inventory. Your inventory is 18,000. Okay? And then, meron ka raw purchases na 16,000. Okay? So, this will be your ending. And this could be your issuance. Okay? So, makikita natin kung anong meron dyan mamaya. Okay, so ano pa yung mga information? So basically, ang hinahanap natin ay sales, your cost of goods sold, and your gross profit. Okay, meron ka pang ending inventory. So magkano daw itong ending inventory mo? So from this information, ano ang pwede mong gawin? Right? So let us say, I think sales pwede na natin makuha because this is on account. Sales are all on account. So 15 plus 25, okay, that's 40 minus 10. So you have 30,000 sales on account. That sales on account, the sales of, so from here, 30,000, meron ka ng 30,000 for that. Okay? So guys, can you compute 30,000 since 'di ba yung cost niya is this is your selling price is 150, this is 150. Can you please compute 30,000 divided by 150%? Magkano 'yon? Can you please message me? Wala akong calculator. Ang galing ano? Punta ng board exam na walang calculator. Patay kang bata ka. Okay? Yes, thanks. That's 20,000. So your gross profit should be 10,000. Okay? So meron na tayo nasagot na gross profit is 10,000, your cost of goods sold is 20,000. Ending inventory. So pwede natin magamit to, no? Yeah, ending inventory. Ito, nawawala, oh. So when you have, meron ka ng cost of goods sold, so your cost of goods sold formula is inventory, beginning, right? Purchases, total available for sale, and then you have the ending inventory. Inventory. Teka ha, kasi gwapo lang talaga ako eh. Pangit talaga sulat ko guys. Gwapo lang talaga ako. Inventory, and then ending, and then you have the cost of goods sold. So since available na yan, 20,000, and then ito ang nawawala, your cost of your inventory beginning is 18,000, your purchases is 16, so you have 34. Okay, 20,000 minus 34, that's 14,000. Oh guys, that's how simple yung that's what I mean. You should know how to connect the dots. Okay? Kasi ito, pwede pa sa simple problem na to, pwede nilang gawin is dagdagan pa to. Okay? Pwede nilang dagdagan ng how much is your payable. Okay? You should know. Okay? Payables. Pwede rin yung cash. Magkano yung cash na nakuha nila from nakolekta nila rito. Okay? So, ganun guys, ha? Okay. So, naku, nabura ko, no? What is the sales? Sales is, number 6 is 50,000 as 30,000. Number 7 is cost of goods sold 20,000. What's the gross profit for the period is 10,000. Estimated cost of inventory is 14,000. So number 10 is test cut of sales and sales return is to determine whether receivables are recorded in the proper accounting period. Which of the following assertion is relative to the said audit procedure? Okay? So, parang, if you are a student, ang hirap intindihin na ito, no? Ang hirap intindihin, ano tong test cut of sales and sales return? Di ba? So, let me just explain it na, so, as an auditor, meron kasi tayong cut-off. Let us say, of course, may current year. Okay? Na kung saan period of audit. This is the period under your audit. So that could be, let us say, January 1 until December 31. Okay? So from this transaction, ito lang yung acceptable, okay, na that should be in the financial statement. Anything na business transactions na may impact sa business or let us say sa financial statement. So dapat ito lang yung nagre-reflect. Okay? But then again kasi, may mga instances na kung saan, let us say, from December 31, yung client, there are instances na hindi nila na pre-print out. Okay? Or hindi nila nagagawa to produce their sales invoice. Okay? Kasi sobrang dami or since it's a holiday, hindi nila nagagawa. So, ang nangyayari is, January 1 na. January 1 na nila na-print out. Same goes yung may mga sales na kung saan baka mamaya naman gusto nilang ipasok sa current year. Supposedly, dapat for next year, January 1 na siya. Okay? So, yan yung test cut of sales. This is to determine the proper period kung saan included yung certain transaction. Okay? Again, in all test cut-off, okay, it could be in receivables, it could be in payables, it could be on sales, anything that you do an audit for testing cut-off. Okay? The purpose of that is to determine if properly included ba yung or excluded ba yung transaction for a certain period, for that period. So when you say included or excluded, that will give you an idea in terms of completeness of the records of the company. Na i-record ba properly ng company sa libro niya? So ibig sabihin complete. Or it could be overcomplete. Kapag overcomplete, ibig sabihin overstated, so excluded. Diba? So when you say test cut-off is to determine whether receivables are recorded. Oh, exactly. Ganitong sinasabi natin example. No? Which of the following assertion is related to the audit procedure? So you want to know, you want to assess the completeness. So again, guys, existence, you are doing, yung existence normally is you perform inspection or physical visit. Okay, physical visit, physical inspection of the properties, of the inventories. You can also say confirmation. You want to confirm to the, let us say, to the third party na nag-e-exist ba yung asset ng company or whatever it is. Or obligation or rights. Okay? Rights and obligation, the company has the rights over its assets. Meron bang karapatan ang company for that assets to claim that asset nga niya ba talaga yan? When you say obligations naman as part of assertion is that yung company, obligation ba niya talagang bayaran yan? Or baka hindi naman, baka bogus lang. Okay? Valuation, of course, is the proper presentation, the proper value of each assets. That's why meron tayong accounting standards na we are following as an accountant. Okay? And then meron din tinatawag na valuation, which is a valuation of the assets. It could be the assets, actuarial valuation of employee benefits. Diba, guys? So these are just some kind of explanation for you guys on kind of assertions. Simple. Okay? That's how I do. That's ganyan ako mag-isip pagdating sa auditing problem or auditing theory. So I want to transfer it to you guys para ma-practice mo na meron kang basis in terms of auditing your how you going to attack your auditing subject for board exam. So hopefully, ayan, meron ka ng okay. Ayan. So guys, do you have any questions? So this is just a basic, or let us say that's how we attack the auditing problem for our online class. Okay, let me give you alam nyo guys kung bakit ako nag free online classes, because there are too many there are too it's a good opportunity for us to help you guys, to help like you, no? To help guys like you kasi I've been into situation na kung saan ang hirap mag-aral, kung saan hindi mo alam kung ano yung uunahin mong pag-aaralin, or kung hindi mo alam kung ano yung source of materials mo. Kasi sobrang dami ng concepts eh. Pag pinagsama-sama yan, wala na, halo-halo na, hindi mo na alam. So that's how we do in our CPA online review class. Iniisa-isa namin siya. We're trying to give yung source of the source of the idea. Okay, saan ba nang gagaling? Okay, so that's how we do it. So, and then I created CPA Online Review School because I was once volunteer sa Saudi for auditing theory, and then naawa ako sa mga students kasi they have very limited, as in they don't have access sa mga reviewers, sa materials, available materials. So that's why when I came back here in the Philippines, I thank God, CPA online review class was implemented or has been established. Okay, so technically, ito yung mga challenges nyo. If you are if you are a student, or let us say if you are a working professional, di ba? Ang hirap pagsabayin ng work sa pagre-review. Okay? And then kung matagal ka ng graduate, palagi mong tinatanong, is kaya mo pa bang mag-aral? Of course, kaya mo pa. Okay? And then, nakalimutan ko na yata ang accounting concepts. Alright? Lalo na yung mga matatagal ng students or nakagraduate, hindi mo alam kung paano mo sisimulan. And then ito, recently, yung isa naming student, meron daw siyang pinagdadaan ng problema. Okay? At nakakapagod daw mamasahe. That's why we are very thankful for those who enrolled in our CPA online review class, wherein they are reaping the benefits of they can review anytime, anywhere, just basta they have an internet access, and of course unlimited access during the refrigeration. Okay, our materials are downloadable, guys. Okay, so no issue for you kung kay gusto mong mag-review anytime. Just do, or let us say if you are not available, you can access that anytime. I mean, hindi mo kailangan umattend ng live katulad nito. You are attending live, that's good. Okay, but then if you're a busy person, working professional, you cannot actually attend live. That's the reality. Okay, that's why we created that, na kung saan you can have an access anytime, anywhere, and then just focus on the time na binibigay mo sa auditing review. No questions, non-negotiable na dapat kung ano yung schedule mo na binigay sa sarili mo, just like on our first, let us say, nasan ba? Ito, like us say, ito. Kung ano yung schedule mo, okay? Personal schedule mo, you should follow it. If you cannot follow your schedule, oh my God, I think you are not prioritizing your CPA dream. So you should prioritize your CPA dream.